Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And we're not focusing on face either, so I think it's actually fitting. So the first one that I kinda built up from your comments, guys. So this is basically about a post. Dear friends of True Endgame, which are your favorite loot sets that you could think of, either received in-game or from the mock station? I would love to hear submissions, and the naughties will make it into my next video, which means I'm looking for basically everything that is a full set, like the number 2 type B set, Omega set, or anything else that is considered a full body glamour. I already included some of the non-full set. You can basically put that together as a full set, even though it's not a full set. There was Sock Lucard 1661 who taught me about this, and I agree. It's very, very cool. We have a combination of the dated leather subligar, which is not a clear set here, because it's combined with the dated toad skin harness and the dated velveteen beret. Yeah, of course, that's not necessary because you're also a Viera character. But what I feel like is the most revealing part about this set is how the butt cutout is. That really reminds me of Vagrant Story, for those of you that played that game.
Nice.
It's really like that. It's exactly this style. And I feel like this is kind of interesting to have. And especially if you're playing your character in the normal way from behind and not playing in the first person. I think there are people that could do that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting to have this cutout for all the parts of your body that look kind of interesting and might be interesting when you play the character that you feel attracted to. It's good. It's good. So yeah, this set is very cool. I like that a lot because it's still a battle glam. Even though I'm not sure how much protection it bears, but it's still a battle glam. I mean, we can change the pose so we can see the front part a bit more. Oh yeah, that's a good pose. That's a very good pose here. Yeah, I mean, this front part is also very interesting, I guess. If you put the bust size to maximum on your character, it should be well enough for everything you need. It's more agility focused. Yeah, exactly. Like, you need that movement. You need that free space to move your body. And yes, still have some leather parts and armor parts on the chest here that kind of gives you a sort of protection. Yeah, there, look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay, next one, which can be received from dungeons that are, yeah, mid-Realm Reborn dungeons. I mean, do I have to say something about that? I basically combined that with the Yorha type 55 thigh boots of fending. So the boots that you can wear as a tank. Like I said, it's not completely a full set, but I feel like it can count as that because we're mostly focusing on the leg piece and the body piece, which combined are kind of a set. And I think that's everything you are looking at here. That's, you don't look at anything else. Okay, the boots are kind of fitting and make this a bit more sexy in my opinion. So short, it's literally just underwear. I mean, there are definitely some armor pieces around it. Look at that. It gives you certain protection. I don't know for which fighting act it serves as a protection, but it's definitely metal plate, and it kind of protects you against blunts, against fierce strikes against your body. So, yeah, I think it's still a battle glam. That's something I always prefer because you're still playing a game where you fight enemies. And of course, we have some people doing some RP stuff where that doesn't matter. But for the content that I'm doing, I'm basically just fighting. I'm playing PvP, I'm playing PvE content. And where this content really makes sense is that you're wearing a glamour that actually has some use. Okay, it's kind of protected where it needs to be protected and gives you all the freedom of movement. I think, yeah, that's one of the biggest advantages, by the way. You can wear this as a caster. That's definitely something you have to acknowledge here. That's plate armor that a caster can wear, which I do think is also very cool, very sexy. And of course, we want to address that because we don't want to just have the female glamour versions here. And yeah, like I said, this reminds me of the Spartans a bit. It's just that this Miko boy is lacking some six-pack. Leonidas is definitely having the larger six-pack here. The undergarments are still very short, and it feels like we could use some more protection on that department. On the male and the female version here, I think. So yeah, I guess that's something I would change when I would go into battle myself wearing this. I would never wear this. I would never go into battle. If I would live in old Roman times, maybe on my lower parts, I would use some more protection here. But it's still, yeah, very, very cool and hot glamour. Aura or Rogadin Warrior. Yeah, I think it gives you maximum flexibility and movement, and that's all you need to know and all you need to accomplish, right? As certain job. Because, yeah, like I said, we're using magic basically to protect us. So how do you protect with armor against a death flare of Bahamut? It doesn't have any impact, or it doesn't have any use, because it basically burns your claws in a second. So basically just you could go into battle naked. It doesn't make any difference. If you don't have magical protection against that Bahamut death flare, you're burned. Okay, so of course, this has to be part of this whole glamour here, right? This is the 2B glamour, which indeed offers some of the most unique features, or one of the most unique features, because it makes your butt bigger. They put in a hidden butt slider with this by just making your butt bigger once you equip that set. And that's definitely something we have to acknowledge. The makers, designers of this set need to be highlighted for that. And of course, Yoko Taro and the design team of Nier Automata appreciated for this amazing glamour set. It feels like you're just wearing undergarments. Apart from that, if you actually would have trousers, that's why I combined this set mostly without the standard 2B trousers here. This here still, I don't know. It works very well because I like that it's also very realistic and textured. Look at how many texture elements there are. Like, I think I haven't got any other boot that I combined more than this one. Even the lacing makes sense. Yeah, exactly. Even that. It's a realistic thing. It's tight. It makes a very long and very elegant leg for female characters. And it's just a beautiful dress. This is a very, very good design. And of course, it's adapted from Nier Automata. So it's kind of proven to be working already. Of how many videos you can see where people are drawing the camera under that skirt, and 2B is complaining about that. Rightfully complaining. But what I really like is that Square Enix thought, hey, we don't care. Let's make that available for all characters in there and don't change it. Like, you still have this back cutout, which is very, very feminine part. And yeah, you can still have that as a man. And that's cool. I like that. All right, so the next one is actually very specific, and somebody recommended that. The voicelet of my recent and frequent commenters on YouTube recommended that set because she tricked players into thinking that she's completely naked. And I tried out how to get this done myself.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
The trick here is that you have a very brown skin, dark skin Viera, for example. And look at this effect. This is... I don't know if that actually could get me banned on Twitch. That's something I'm a bit unsure about. For sure, people can kind of spot that there's underwear here, right? But I don't know if the AI can. So let's maybe keep it at this point here. I give you a short sight. This is not naked. It's not naked, but it looks very close to it with a very little trick on the color department, because we're dyeing the number 2 type B leggings in bark brown. And we also have the Viera in the Rava race with the skin tone. I can't just give you the number. It's a kind of brown skin tone which resembles this same bark brown tone as well. And yeah, if you just walk by from behind or from the side, okay, that's maybe the wrong pose. I think from the back is actually not that revealing and not that problematic, because you can definitely see the textures here very quickly. I mean, very quickly. But if you spot it from here, I think this is the spot where everything looks a bit sketchy. Especially when your character puts the hand there. Look at that. Okay, this is complete illusion. This is a perfect illusion, actually. And I can't do that for too long because I don't want to get banned on Twitch. But I think you get the idea. I think the big seller here is that, yeah, of course, number 2 type B leggings. Basically, like I said, you're not having any trousers. You have a very upfront and very slim underwear. It's also amplifying the size of your butt. And the obsolete Android set, which is the set from the last 24 Alliance raid in Shadowbringers, has this very, very, yeah, broad cutout on the side that gives you so much opportunity for making crazy stuff with it. Yeah, you really get the full picture of the trousers you're using. Like I said, the trick with the number 2 type B boots in the same color as your skin is. People will stop by, and that's what Voicelet said. They will stop by and check, hey, wait. Did I see that correctly? Is that a naked Viera just standing there, casually standing there, or raiding with me, maybe even in the raid? They will die to mechanics because they think, hey, wait, that character's naked? Wait. Let me give you a last glimpse here. One last glimpse of that optical illusion like that. That's definitely something. If you just get the blink of it and you just pass by and you're playing, maybe fighting a boss, you think like, wait, is that naked? Are you naked? And yeah, that's what I said. This will definitely get you banned on WoW or other MMOs or other Western games. We'll see if I upload that video to YouTube, if that gets this 18+ sign on it. If not, then I think we're fine. We should be fine. But yeah, nonetheless, very good idea of Voicelet. First, I really thought that it's somehow bugged and it's naked at that part. Oh my god. If you just get the glimpse of it, it's crazy. Okay, last but not least. This one, I had to put it in there. Because this one actually got one of my thumbnails to let the video be restricted to 18+ content on YouTube. This set, I think in the White Mage pose actually, in this snapshot, this got me an 18+ sign on YouTube for my thumbnail. So we have to put it in here, right? I think there are so many aspects on this set that make it sexy and revealing and problematic and definitely banned in Western MMOs. First of all, of course, the underwear, the panty there is really, really slim. It's very short. You can definitely see that there's still skin beside it. So it's barely fitting. It's too thin for that. And also the straps around it are very thin and are very well integrated into the skirt. And that's something I like. But then you think like, hey, that's a skirt. Okay, that's fine. But if you look closely, the skirt is actually cut out at the back. Yeah, it would be a total cutout to your back part again. I actually choose the aura here because of how nice these scale elements look then. It's a very cool combination if you're an aura character, in my opinion. Because the scales really add something like tattoos or anything do to this glamour. Yeah, nonetheless, there are other parts that are very interesting here. For example, the underboob. Like, this is clearly one of the rare underboob sets. And of course, on top of that, so the hood is actually the one element that makes this a set that's not just beach glam, in my opinion. If you would not have the hood in there or on attached to it, I think it would basically just be beach glam with a kinda half-assed skirt. Literally assed. So I do believe that this, especially in this White Mage pose, is one of the sexiest glamour sets that you can find. It might be my top choice. Yeah, I hope that you like this content a bit. And if you have more ideas or if I find something that could be interesting, I will add that into a part 2, of course. We have some more glams that will follow in the second part, and we want to feature because they're basically beaten out by this, in my personal opinion, because of how nice this looks. And this is hot AF, right?